To set up user access rights in Odoo, we're going to go to Settings, and we're going to go to Manage Users. So I'm the only user right now in the system, and I can specify the access rights for myself. So, for example, if I wanted to see any active recurring invoices, I could specify administrator. If I wanted to see only mine, then I would use see subscriptions. And if I didn't want to have access to this, then I could click here and not be able to access any of it. And this is how it works for each specific app that you have access to on your database. So for example, inventory, you can be a user and only be able to read. If you want to be able to create different amounts and stuff and change things, then you want to be an administrator, or you don't want to have access. So for example, maybe the salesperson doesn't need access to the inventory. So then we have the user access and then administrator access to make changes. And that's very simple for setting up default access rights. If you want to get down into the smaller details, you have extra technical rights here. And then you also have access rights with Studio. So for example, we go to the sales button here, and maybe to create quote, we want this button to be not accessible without without being able to. So if we go to access controls, we can click this button and we can specify whether all users in this group have read access, create access, write access, or delete access. And you can do that for each specific record in Odoo and each button um, and any of the actionable items in Odoo using Studio. So you can have your access rights down to the smallest detail if you want, or you can use the default access rights as well.